Imagine a destination that holds the hearts of generations.
I think my first memory was of watching Mary Poppins.
My first memory was coming here in 1996 with some friends. We were here to see Weird Al Yankovic.
My grandparents and my mom brought me to see the movie Field of Dreams, starring Kevin Costner.
Oh, I was so happy to sit and watch The Wizard of Oz. I sat and I watched the whole movie, and it was wonderful.
Watching Dr. Zhivago, and that's where I got my first kiss.
A place filled with memories of family, friends, glamour, excitement, laughter. A place that we can return to time and again to see new talent, old favorites, and know that this place is ours, the Riviera Theater. Billed as the showplace of the Tonawandas, the Riviera Theater was built in 1926 by the Yellen family. Opening night, December 30th, 1926, the new Twin Cities Riviera was a gala event in the Tonawandas. Advance reservations for opening night cost $1. Messages of congratulations for the grand opening were received from Governor Alfred E. Smith and famous movie producer Cecil B. DeMille. During the Depression years, the theater became a Shays Theater, and the name was changed from the New Riviera to Shays Riviera. The Riviera Theater was placed on the Register of Historic Landmarks by the U.S. Department of the Interior on April 22, 1980, but the future of the building was somewhat in doubt.
The building was put up for sale by the previous owners, and Rick James, the rock star, was going to buy it. And he was going to come in and take the organ out, remove the seats, put a flat floor in, and make it a video recording studio.
Craig Whitley was a board member wanting to buy the theater, and he, at a board meeting we were holding at the Carnegie Arts Center, he blew up. He was fed up that these people couldn't see the necessity of purchasing this building. But that single moment changed the board. They understood the passion that we had for saving the mighty Wurlitzer and saving the building. That moment was the difference.
On February 14, 1989, the Niagara Frontier Theater Organ Society purchased the Riviera and its Wurlitzer. Every effort was geared towards the goal of preserving the Riviera and its heritage, and to turn this fine theater into a performing arts center of the Tonawandas.
At that time, the Lang family was doing just about everything: cleaning, selling concessions, and projecting, doing sound work, and anything that has to be done in a theater. But gradually, our volunteer base grew and grew and grew, and we had a lot of wonderful volunteers over the years.
Today, the Riviera and the Shays Buffalo are the only standing examples of the movie palaces and their original mighty Wurlitzer pipe organs in an area which once boasted over 40 theaters with organs. The Riviera's mighty Wurlitzer has provided more entertainment consistently in its original setting than most other theater organs worldwide.
The Riviera Theater has helped us to create consistency as a year-round destination in North Tonawanda. Typically, we're closed on Sunday. However, we were open due to the fact that we knew that the theater was full that afternoon. And we had placed an ad in the publication, which guests were calling from their seats to make a reservation to come in after the performance and dine with us. And at 4 o'clock, we had a line out the door that evening. So clearly that had an impact on us on a day that we would have been closed.
Lumber City Development's been working a lot on Webster Street and downtown over the past 10 years, and we've seen the growth of the Riviera over those years directly correlate to the growth and activity in new businesses in the downtown area. Just in the past 5 or 6 years, as the Riviera has really kind of exploded, we've seen 6 new restaurants, 4 or 5 new retail shops open up, and all that activity is really directly related to the Riviera.
Recently, we had an interesting comment from a guest that came in on a Friday evening, and we didn't have availability that evening, unfortunately, for her to dine with us. And her comment to us was, "Here I am at a French restaurant, cannot get an available reservation because the opera is in town and I'm in North Tonawanda."
of course, the Canal Fest pageant, which I decided to bring here about 20 years ago so that every young person in North Tonawanda who grew up around the Riviera would get an intimate look inside and a chance to really be a part of its history right here on the stage.
To further the reputation and service to the community that the Riviera is known for, modifications and improvements must be made. How many people would love to attend a movie or concert but can't due to accessibility restrictions? How many great acts overlook the Riv due to outdated facilities? And how can we better serve the community by hosting pageants, dance recitals, choral groups, and community events? The answer is to improve the building.
You know, already Riviera has played a large role in the resurgence and the renaissance of North Tonawanda. And I think by investing, truly investing in that product, only provides a better future for all of us, not only for this destination of North Tonawanda in this city, but also just for the whole region. Look what we have. Look at the treasures that we possess. And Riviera Theater is a true and diverse treasure that we need to invest in, not only for the local community that will be able to enjoy this theater for the future, we will be able to take this product to the global marketplace and build upon the visitation. I know Riviera Theater is already experiencing visitation from all over, from Canada, from the region, and even beyond that.
The hours of loving restoration that the Army of Volunteers devoted to the beauty of the theater will be enhanced by modernization, greater universal access, and adding to the current space to create a regional showplace.
Dad's 94. Past couple of months, he's been on a cane, and he can't get up into the theater like he should. An elevator would be just wonderful.
I think it's important that our entire community support the Set the Stage campaign because this facility needs to not just be maintained, but it really has to grow to give the people in this area who have used the theater throughout the years the ability to really see it in its glory. It's a jewel that we have here in North Tonawanda that not many other communities can boast about. I can't help but get a little bit emotional. I want to see it thrive for generations to come.
Let's work together to set the stage for the future. Let's honor our past and celebrate the center of cultural life for Western New York and beyond.
Set the stage.
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 Set the stage.